Hello and welcome to your #1 talk show powered by Delaruelive TV, The Core. And my name is Faye. And definitely today I'm super excited because we're going to be going into the life, the nitty-gritty of a known actor, MC, presenter, fashion tutor, and lots more. He's just the man who has so many talents embodied in just one body. But guys, definitely for those just tuning in, we're going to be telling you a bit about The Core. We talk about everything and anything, topics, the lives of our celebrities, and games infused to give it a very wowy day to kickstart your day. But we go on another short one right now just to know who our guest is. And when we return, the full discussion continues. Keep it locked, guys. We'll be right back.
It is time to know who our celebrity guest for today is. He is none other than Nigerian fashion tutor, designer, model, presenter, MC, and actor IFEAYI KALU. An alumni of Lagos State University, he has acted alongside Ruth Kadiri, Ebube Nwagbo, Belinda Afa, to mention a few. He is the CEO of fashion establishment IFEAYI KALU Clothing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our guest,
IFEAYI KALU! And I just saw your beads are totally matching. We'll just do like a deeper life kind of shake here.
Okay.
Yeah, since we can't come too far. Yeah. But great to have you here, though. You look really nice. Really nice. I was gonna... Size of your shoes?
They don't matter right now. Let's just get done.
No, size of your shoes. They really don't matter. Because
Really?
someone will want to steal them after we have been done with this.
I don't know what.
You really don't know the size of your shoes. All right, so great to have you here, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember. Have you always been growing beards, or this is just the new look for you?
Yeah, I have always had the beards. Yeah, sometimes I just let it go really full.
But the other ones, the gray, it's like old age setting in right
No,
now.
it's not old age. It's more like, wisdom. I get wiser by the day.
Why did the tone of your voice change? Like, it's just
Yes,
wisdom.
when we talk about wisdom, the tone of your voice changes.
Has to change.
Yeah, it has to change because there's a voice. Wisdom comes in a certain kind of voice. It's not for boys.
A rebellion comes in another type of voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't? All right, so moving on. What inspired your look today? We know you to be a fashion tutor, so tell us a bit about your look today.
Okay, for me, it's about how I feel. It's about the mood.
Okay.
I really do not plan my looks ahead of time. I just get to my wardrobe, open it up, and I just look at it.
Based on how you're feeling, you just pick.
It's about how I feel.
Okay.
But then ultimately the goal is one just has to look good. But
on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, just rate your dressing today.
no, you should do that.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you should.
You saw yourself in the mirror. When
Yeah,
you saw
I did.
yourself in
That's
the
what-
mirror, what did you see?
I'm like, dude, you look good.
Good or great?
But I didn't. Oh, you're the one saying that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think 8
Oh, good.
for some reasons.
That
8.
you'd rather not tell us, yeah?
If you want to know, I don't.
Oh,
mind.
yeah, please tell us.
Let's get on to the next one.
All right. Okay. So, what is the typical life, of you? Like your typical life. What do you do? What you get up to? Apart from acting, the fashion tutoring, and all that. What else do you get up to? The life of your person.
I love family. I love my family. I'm not married, so when I talk about
I was
family,
coming to that question.
when I talk about family, I'm not talking about the one that I have created yet.
The one you're still part of.
Yeah, the one I'm still part of. I love my family. I love my mom, and I love my sisters. My dad is late, so most of the time when I'm not acting, when I'm not doing any of my careers, movies or fashion, I spend time with family. I spend time with my mom, especially.
Like more like a mom's boy.
You don't have to say that on air. Come on.
I say it on air.
I have a good relationship with my mom, so we kind of like spend more time together. My sisters are married, so I just kind of like go to.
Which brings us to the next question: why are you not married?
Because I haven't found the one yet.
Are you the one?
I can get married to myself.
No, I'm saying, are you the one?
Well, I think I understand what you're talking about.
Okay.
I think I'm still, building myself up because, everyone wants to get married to someone they think is perfect without thinking of themselves. So if you want to, get married to someone, you should think, if they deserve you as well. So that's it. So I'm still building myself. I'm still on it.
So right now you're very single and very searching.
Yes, I'm very single. Not desperately searching.
But you're keenly searching for that person.
Yeah, you can use that word.
Okay. So let's delve into what you do. You're an actor, you're a fashion tutor, you're an MC, and the other things that you probably still let us know right now. Now, how did that start for you? Let's talk about acting. Were you a fashion tutor before you delved into acting? Was it because you were not making so much money in one, you decided, okay, let me just incorporate the other into it? And right now, which fetches you more money?
Okay, so I'm just going to answer the questions.
All the questions. Yes, in any order.
Okay. Acting fetches more money, really.
For you?
At the moment.
Okay.
I didn't start off as an actor, right? All I knew about myself was growing up, I knew I wasn't just going to be that very serious person.
Collar job kind of guy.
Yeah. I always loved entertainment. I just loved fun and all of that.
Okay.
So then I started out, I had to learn to sew. I had to learn to sew from a roadside tailor.
Wow.
It was challenging, because at the point I started doing that, I was having a known face, a bit of a known face. So
doing stuff like that.
I knew what I wanted, you get. So I had to learn to sew, by the roadside. And then eventually I figured that was not all, there is to fashion. So I had to enroll in a proper fashion academy.
Okay.
Yeah. So then along the line, while I was in fashion school, my sister introduced me to MME song.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody knows MME song.
We all know.
Yeah. So my sister introduced me to MME song. She's friends with MME song.
Okay.
With MME song. So she introduced me to MME song, and then I was called up for an audition.
At what age was that?
This wasn't too long ago. This is like 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Thereabout. I was called up for this audition, and I had to enroll. in MM's Royal Arts Academy as well. So I'm also a student. I'm an alumni of the institution.
Yeah.
So there was an audition. I was called for an audition, and that was it.
Voila, you just got it.
First audition.
Connection made you get it, or you thought it was your talent?
Not connection. It was first things first. Thanks to God who gives the talent. So yeah, it wasn't connection.
What do you think about people who receive awards? Yeah, because what you just said, for those, you already know the question I'm going to. Those who receive awards, and the first thing they say is, "We just want to thank you, Jesus," and what they ooze or what they sell to us is not relative to the religion or whatever belief it is that they hold on to. What do you think about such people? We're just going to say, I just want to bless the Lord for giving me this talent, but you look into their lives or whatever they tell us is not belief.
So it sounds very cliche.
Yeah.
You get up on stage.
Have you done that before?
No. Funny thing is, I haven't gotten any award.
But you were nominated.
Yeah, but I've been nominated countless times. So I'm tired of the nominations. I want to start getting awards. But the time will come, anyways. You see, it's not a bad thing to acknowledge, spiritually, who you think or who you believe in. It's not a bad thing, because let's look at it this way. First things first, I'm a firm believer, in Jesus Christ, and I believe that everything I do, all right, is made possible by Him, because I believe in Him.
Yeah.
So if
why do I feel like you're trying to be diplomatic?
No, I'm not trying to be diplomatic here.
Okay.
It's a personal thing.
Yeah,
everyone is entitled to their opinion. You can go out there and say, I want to thank Buddha, or I want to thank whatever religion or whatever belief you have. Do you get? But I just think it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. So yeah, I owe everything to the one I believe in.
Who is God?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's move on to your fashion world. Whatever it is you do in fashion, what inspired you to get into it, apart from you just saying, okay, I just want to go to the roadside to learn? What was the inspiration behind that? And in your fashion, do you have any limits drawn? I always like to put into place cross-dressers we have right now. You're laughing. I always like put into place.
Who's a cross-dresser?
I don't know. Do you have anyone in mind?
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm also thinking. While we're thinking, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So when we talk about cross-dressers and all, do you also make clothes for those type of people, or you have drawn a limit? Okay, these are the clothes I'm going to sew. If you come in and it doesn't, resonate with my being, I'm not going to sew it for you.
I don't make outfits for cross-dressers.
Okay.
Why not? Because every designer has got his aesthetics. I've got my aesthetics as a designer. I'm not a male.
No, but when you say cross-dressers, it's more like you're just sewing a female cloth for a man, or vice versa.
No, this is it. There's a fashion term called androgyny.
Okay.
Okay. Now you could have an androgynous look. Trying to make you look. If I'm gonna style you, I'm gonna make an androgynous kind of outfit for you. It's you trying to, have some strength as a woman in a manly way. Probably having a jacket on and you have male shoes and all of that.
Yeah.
That's different from one who's a cross-dresser. Do you understand? So this is what I do in fashion. I make dresses for women, and I have my aesthetics as a designer. All right. So it's just like if I see a Valentino Garavani outfit, I know it's Valentino Garavani. If I see a Calvin Klein or I see a Karl Lagerfeld, I just know. Do you understand? Because they have their own style. They have their own. So then they have their own clientele. They have people who patronize their kind of design. So same thing with me. It's still growing. You understand? I'm still trying to discover what is it that is my aesthetics as a designer, even if I have an idea, but I'm just trying to put it together.
Okay.
You understand? So if you come to me, or if some guy comes to me and says he wants to, dress like a woman, so I should probably do something for him. And be angry, I cannot. I don't do that.
But have you ever been approached by such persons before?
No, I have never. But then during my internship with, Monami, some really good designer way back then. He's still in the business, but not like before. Yeah, we had people like that.
Okay.
Come around and. That was Monami he could do for them, and because I was working
with him,
there, then I had to, but that was...
As a brand right now, it's a no-no.
No,
okay,
no.
So guys, you have heard it from the man himself. Cross-dressers are not allowed in his company.
No hate, I'm not hating on any...
You won't make clothes for them, so they're definitely not allowed in your company. But guys, we'll go on a short one right now, and then when we return, we still have more to come on The Core. Keep it locked. Okay, guys, we're moving on to the questions you guys have for our guest today, our renowned actor guest, who, by the way, said he doesn't know Bobrisky, just behind the scenes. And I'm hoping Bobrisky comes for your head pretty soon. But moving on to the questions. Question number 1. Someone says, we see you more in local movies, not blockbusters. Why are you laughing? Is that a choice? Or are those the type of movies you're called on to play roles?
Okay, what do you call a local movie?
Maybe it's a movie that is not in the cinema, something that, there's not, we just see on regular TV.
I know of local and international. So when they say, we see, okay, maybe I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I think I do understand. Okay, let's get very serious.
Yeah, let's get serious.
Okay. I think there is time for everything. All right. I think it's about just keep doing what you know how to do best. Just keep moving. All right. The bigger things will come. But that's not to say I haven't done big stuff. I have done quite a number of big stuff. What makes a movie big, all right, is where it ends up at the end of the day. We could do a movie, all right, budget-wise, it's big, but it doesn't end up in the cinema. So it doesn't make it a bad movie, or it doesn't make it a local...
Are there rudiments to be followed before a movie is aired in cinemas?
Of course there are.
Okay.
Of course there are. But
like connections or just their basic?
Well, I don't really like to talk about connections. But you see, we have some really good movies in the cinema, and we have some really horrible, whack, stupid movies in the cinema.
Wow.
And you wonder, how did they make it? Well, I won't tell you how. But you see, I don't think it's about calling anything local. It's been watch a movie and you know, what do you get from it? Are you satisfied? Do you understand? Even if you watch it on the poorest TV network, do you understand? It's not where it's aired that's the. I've done a lot of personally. I've done really good movies, and I've done quite a number that have hit the cinemas, and they were sold out in the cinemas. So then people should, you know, get facts right. I'm not bothered about that anyways. But I'm just trying to say, I think I do understand what you're talking about. But maybe they mean being in movies like Wedding Party or 30 Days in Atlanta and all of them. You understand? That time will come. We have a lot of great and fantastic actors that, that are not, you know,
Diplomacy at its peak. Second question goes thus. Has your sexuality ever been questioned? And how do you handle sexual advances from females and males also? Yes. My sexuality has been questioned a lot of time. You know, I know a lot of people think I'm gay. All right, and I think I know where that comes from. Where does that come from? You see, in the fashion world, in the entertainment world, you know, in general, we have a lot of. We don't try to, you know. We have a lot of. Them. You know, even bisexuals. You know. Gay people. And a lot of them. And so when I work with these people, especially in fashion, in the fashion world, there's a lot of them there. So it's people kind of like categorize. Once you have a relationship with them, they just put you in the same circle. Oh, he's one of them and all of that. I don't have issues with gay people. You get what I mean? But I'm not gay. Do you get? And sometimes you see your relationship with people, you know, could affect your mannerism in some way. So has it affected your mannerism? Yeah, of course it did affect my mannerism. I just had to cut it down. Oh. Yeah, I just had to cut it down because, you see, being a fashion designer... Can you give us a bit of what you used to do then? Not here. being a fashion designer, you are, it's... Sometimes it's kind of spiritual because spiritual. Yeah, wow. You see, it's way deeper than we think. Trust me. Except you just want to be, what do they call these people? Baba Mulika, all those kind of tailors. But if you're really into this thing and you surround yourself with these people, do you understand that know what they're doing? It gets to you. One way or the other. When we relate, it gets to a point we relate so much. All right, I feed off. And you feed off from me, you understand, vice versa. So then, sometimes I might tend to want to act the way especially when you inspire me. Do you understand? So then a lot of people question my sexuality. He's gay. Okay, so now you're straightening it. You're straight like an apple, so he's not gay. Straight at 6 o'clock, baby. Why your fingers? Oh, those were one of the things you used to do. Your fingers in your mouth. Okay, just checking. Does that question anything? Perhaps it does. The last question. All right, we're just like 30 seconds. You just round that up. What is the nastiest thing you did as a teenager? As a teenager. Wow. Okay, the only thing I can remember, I think I was in primary school then, and then we had this big mango tree. And you know they had warned the director had warned everybody. I don't know. Not to climb. Not just to climb. There was this really nice fruit, the mango fruit, that was just hanging below. Okay. And then he had warned us not to, but it wasn't ripe. You get. But what I did then was. Okay. Okay. Are we running? No. Please go on. Your choice of words are rather debatable at the moment. Please go on. So what I did was pluck it off. I dug the ground and buried the mango in there,
And I don't know what I was thinking, really. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just wanted to get ripe and probably eat. I think that's one of the nasty things that I think I've done.
We didn't get up to so much nasty, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I was really embarrassed that day. I got the beating of my life.
Yeah, we all did at a point in time. But guys, definitely we go on another break right now. I hope you enjoyed him answering your questions, and we have still very, very much more to come on the call. Keep it locked, guys. We'll be right back.